are the true artists. So let's get it, yeah, let's see what we can uncover.
One that defies your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special reminder, guide your way through this shadow world.
Okay, welcome back yet again, friends, strangers, enemies. We are doing some more Persona 4 Golden tonight, and before we get into it, I just wanted to say, make sure to like, share, and subscribe before we go any further. That is something that I have not said since, like, the very, very beginning of the channel, and, I don't know, I guess people do need that reminder, because I'm still holding fast at 230 subs, and we have been at this for almost 2 years now, so, yeah. Little extra push can't hurt. I have to make sure that I do that more regularly for other streams as well, but, yeah. Back to this. Last time we left off, we ended up going through Nanako's, not palace, dungeon, I guess you would call. And we apprehended the killer. So, now we are waiting on Nanako to recover, which should only be a few more days from now. Then we get to see her again. Matter of fact, alright, phone call. Received a text message, it's from Risei. Senpai, I heard you... Of course she talks like that in text. I heard you like movies, right? I want to see Roman Paid Holiday. It just came out. I love the original, so I was really looking forward to this remake. So I'm inviting you to invite me on a date to see it. So, ask me out. The movie Risei wanted to watch is now being shown in the theater. If you go to the movie theater, perhaps you should invite Risei. I don't know. Probably not. Probably should have read that too. That was probably amusing, since it had Kanji's name. The rain doesn't seem to be letting up. You have the day off from school. You've done everything you can. All you need to do now is wait for Nanako's recovery. What should you do today? Well, let's take a look at the, Eh. Let's buy that one. Alright, what's the forecast like? Alright. It's gonna be cloudy for the rest of the week. I'm guessing maybe we should take Risei out on that date, because I don't think there's anything else we could do in the rain. Except maybe go to see the fox. Welcome to the stream, Uwu person, and that is not where the fox is. The fox is at the shopping district. Oh, let's check out the Velvet Room first, though. No poems from Marie. How am I? I'm okay. Was feeling pretty fatigued at work earlier, but now I'm feeling good. But in the event that I end up falling asleep again on stream, we always have this. So yeah, that is just going to sit right here, and if I start nodding off, we're just going to use that. Oh! Alright, so, we already did this one. Wait, where is the wallet located? You just finished Nier Automata and started again loading New Game Plus. Now you're playing as 9S. He is one of the worst parts about that game. Like, it's a bad game in general, but 9S, I fucking hate him. He's awful. But, yeah, let's see. Where is the wallet located? Woman near the shrine on the far left of the area. Talk to her. Head to the staircase to the floodplain. Okay, so this is gonna have to be done on a sunny day, since there's nobody outside while it's raining. Also, just gonna get these socks off, and bad itch on my leg. Alright, here we go. You're gonna pretend you didn't hear that. With this noted, you assume that if you finished Nier as 9S and then start again, you might be A2, right? I didn't get far enough in the game. I completed the first two endings, and then we got to the point where we got to play as A2, but then it ended up getting us bumped right back to 9S, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not playing anymore. Like, the gameplay was mediocre at best, and all the characters except for A2 were annoying. So it really pissed me off when they finally gave me the chance to play as A2, only to rip me back into playing as 9S again. Fuck Nier Automata. Socks off, man, he's pulling his grippers out. Yeah, let's go with that. Wait, there's a bush by the sign. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a sunny day to get this other Emma request done. Well, let's take Rise out. Wait, no, not Dojima Residence. There we go.
Tell me why you did it. Every dream falling apart. Tell me why you did it after the promise. Still again. Oh baby, I need your love. Looking so different, gliding street light.
Heartbeat, heartbeat, it keeps on pounding. Heartbreak, heartbreak, you tell me goodbye. Love this song.
Keeps on pounding. Heartbreak, you tell me goodbye. Heartbeat keeps on pounding. Oh, hi!
Hey, Senpai. What's up? Want to ask me out? Oh, you really did want to ask me out. The movies? Of course I'll go.
Oh, see ya!
I'll be looking for you in front of the theater. See you there. What? What's wrong with the grippers? You know what you're doing there. Thanks for waiting, Senpai. Oh, it's just us, huh? And you called to invite me.
Well, let's go.
Hee hee, well, let's go. You and Rise take in a movie together. Your heart fluttered watching an elegantly spun love story unfolding in the city of Rome. You enjoyed watching the movie with Rise. Something inside Rise changed in response to the movie.
Awesome!
Most of the time remakes of great films never live up to the original, but this one was definitely worthy. So that was Rome, huh? I love seeing European cities, they're so beautiful. Rise seems to have really liked the movie. Thanks for inviting me, Senpai.
That was fun!
Give me a call whenever you want to go out again. You decide to go home. You meant my feet? Sure you did.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Seems the fog will set in tonight. Also, I was gonna say, like, that movie theater only showing one film per month, that's, yeah, I don't know, that doesn't seem good for business. Seems like you have a better turnout if you screened multiple films. You did? I took off my socks, didn't I? Yeah. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Nanako has been rescued, and you will be able to arrest the culprit. There's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel anymore. Fog is covering the town. Fog from yesterday is still here this morning.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
The front page's headline article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. Today before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's dispositions. Or depositions, not dispositions.
So it's finally over.
Yeah, seriously. I wish we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? And it's so chilly.
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
Is it finally over?
Well, the perp's been caught, so yeah. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story.
You don't want to keep talking about feet if it's going to be a long conversation. Good idea.
This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
That son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke.
Sorry, I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Of course.
Let's tell the others once we get to school.
Just a reminder, the finals are next week. How's your studying going? Though you may be very busy with your studies, make sure you keep up your personal grooming. Every year, some boys come stumbling into class with stubble on their chins. Of course, their 5 o'clock shadow is more of a 5-day shadow. Speaking of facial hair, some nations used to impose a tax on facial hair. In 18th century Russia, they also had a hat tax, bath tax, laundry tax, chimney tax, and more to fund their military. Well, that's insane. Those sure were taxing times, hoo hoo hoo. Be sure to take this down. You never know what'll be on the test, just like you'll never know what'll be taxed next. Listen to the teacher intently. Knowledge has increased.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big bro.
Talking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san! Ugh, how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, he was in a car accident. He's lucky to be alive.
Well, my wounds have just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
Welcome to the stream, Honey-O, to you. Adachi, I figured you would have mentioned that too. Also, what is your new PFP? I'm having a hard time making that out. It's not Rise anymore, but, Is that from that new game that I couldn't figure out how to use the demo of? Do you need anything?
Stay here.
It's Shorekeeper from Wuthering Waves. Name sounds familiar, but I don't think we've talked about that before. Been a little obsessed with her. Ah. Nanako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. She seems to have fallen asleep. You received an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but, I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet.
Are his legs just hairy, or are those supposed to be spider veins? Or is that what happened to him from the accident? Because it looks like it's kind of sliced up a bit as well.
All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Why am I looking at his legs? It's kind of noticeable.
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful.
You look at the group of people, and then all of a sudden you notice that his legs aren't a flesh color completely. It looks like they got like little cracks and shit in them. That raises a question.
We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
Isn't that just rumor?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Well, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Poisonous fog, that's scary, actually. Ah, yeah, and it caused quite a bit of problem in Resident Evil 6. Nanako has somehow regained consciousness. But it seems that it'll take more time until she fully recovers. Namatame's interrogation that... Wait. Namatame's interrogation that has finally begun. The fog that won't lift, and people's mysterious health problems. For now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out. Acid fog?
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy. I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed.
Piss fog? Yeah, I was actually about to say something about that with the way that this filter looks here, but I decided against it. But I think we were on the same wavelength, honey, to you.
You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
Not if he's driving through thick fog. Are you people fucking morons?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
Yeah, well, that is not realistic in video games or reality, unfortunately.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses!
You breathes fog, also you, ow, your back, your legs, your lungs, your head hurts.
Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
My brain hurts!
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
Business has been so slow lately.
Oh. I do not remember the music changing to this in the past. Not much else to do at the moment. Guess we'll go to bed. You overhear students talking. The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. Oh, I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? I'm gonna grab myself an energy drink. I have this Coca-Cola sitting here, but I'm trying to wean myself off soda, kind of, sort of, so, yeah. Taking less calories. Gonna be right back. And some motherfucker stole all of my energy drinks. This is the last one that I have. So, gonna have to do some shopping this weekend. Oh, speaking of the weekend, Jackalaka and I are doing another Resident Evil 5 stream on Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll, see about announcing that on my Twitter later on. But, yeah, stay tuned for that. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you got back pain. Ow, see? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. You took them? Eh, that's okay then. Welcome to the stream, Long Live Crow. How are you doing? Another Resident Evil 5 with Jackalaka, yes. Yep. 10 a.m. Central Time on Saturday of this week. Also going to be doing another one on the 19th as well. And at that point, I think we will have the game finished, too, because it's a fairly short game. It's Titan named Atlas. Do you know about him? He's often depicted carrying the Earth on his shoulders. And it looks really heavy. It makes me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then, Yukon. Who doesn't look like he'd know? You took my soda? That's still sitting here. Nice try, Uwu person. Do you know what an atlas is? Book of maps. You're very good. Yep, an atlas is a book of maps. Mercator's book of maps featured a large picture of an atlas on the cover. Note the spelling. It's spelled A-T-L-A-S, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? A-T-L-U-S, maybe? Well, there's always... Ow! My back! You gave the correct answer. Knowledge has increased. Let's see about finding that wallet now. Let's see, I am supposed to go to the floodplain, or is in the shopping district. Okay, yeah, floodplain. Thought I'd finally begun to understand everything at my age, but I guess not. No, sir, even when you're this old, you're still finding out new things about yourself. Fear I've gotten wiser since I was your age, but I've also held on to stuff I should have let go a long time ago. There's a lot to be ashamed of in a long life, but it sure keeps things interesting. Huh, you better just enjoy getting older, okay? You have some time? I have a small request, but if you're busy, yeah, I'm busy. I see, another time then. This the one? I can't shake the image of my daughter's lonely face from my mind. Maybe I've been too cold to her. By the way, I have a small favor to ask you, if that's alright. Oh. Okay, so this is... yeah. Where... this girl, maybe? I'm so hungry. The trash can's empty today, too. I'm done for. I'm so hungry. I'm seeing illusions. Aren't you handsome? Oh, I'm sorry. You're actually handsome. I lost my wallet the other day. I can't find it anywhere. My entire fortune, even my seal, it was all in there. How unlucky I must be. My luck has left me. I really wish I had food. How my stomach growls. I made another haiku. The woman smiles and stares off into the distance. Perhaps she's the one who wrote the Emma request that the fox showed you. She wants to get back the money she lost. Where did I lose the darn thing? If I wasn't so hungry, I'd search every nook and cranny. Maybe I lost it by the river? Those rocks look like they're hiding bugs. Maybe they're edible. Wow. Now, that's desperation right there. Something is on the ground. It's a wallet. Obtained round wallet. That's it, that thick, fat wallet. Some people have said prosperity is fleeting. It is very true. I should be happy right now, but I am dismayed. Haha, thank you for your hard work, but sadly that wallet isn't mine. Get that wallet away from me. I'm fighting the urge to take it with all my Why not just take it? You're starving. If I take that money and eat, my conscience will just drive me crazy. You need... to survive, you gotta do what you gotta do, lady. Come on. It's no use, I give up. In order to feed my hungry kid brother, I'm gonna go work in the city. In the turbulent neon sea, I'll wander the dangerous streets. Tears, memories within my pulsating heart. I must now set sail. I'll sadly voyage far. Oh, wind, see me off nobly. So long, Inaba, I loved you so. The woman has completely given up. You wish you could find it for her. Perhaps looking in the other locations will prove fruitful. Maybe I dropped it when I went to check out that field. That Scrooge. He could have let me have one. Isn't that land part of the shrine anyway? Work, don't steal. Well, at this time, when the game was made, getting a job was probably easier, but, this day and age, you gotta do what you gotta do. Job hunting is a real bitch. That's why I'm still stuck making $10 an hour at a factory, when I could be doing something else. I'm gonna start getting some, help learning how to code on Sundays, though. One of my friends is gonna teach me how to do that. See something on the ground, it's a wallet. Obtained square wallet. Haha, I wasn't able to leave for the city. I was too worried about leaving my brother. Inaba City is far from becoming peaceful. Woe is Inaba. I guess I'll find a side job here. If only I had my wallet. That, in your hands. That. That's my wallet. You found it for me? You gave the woman her wallet. She's frantically checking inside. This is it, my precious wallet. My seal, my contract, indeed. They're all here. Hooray, now I can go back to buying up plots of land. The land of others, if I want. It is my land. Happens in a flash. That is the law of the world, my way. I'm short one syllable. Maybe I've lost my knack for tanka. I'll just stick to composing haiku. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I need to go say thanks to the shrine too. You accomplished the request written on the Emma. You should report back to the fox. Well, we could do that now, or we could go back to school and see if Naoto's available. And she is.
Yes.
In a central shopping district, you spent time conversing with Naoto. Okay, so that's another throwaway one. Work as a tutor? Why not? You tutored Shu. It's a really good idea to put something as important as a deed in something that could be easily lost, like a wallet. No, that is not a good idea.
About this.
I memorized the formula, but what exactly does it mean in real life? You began to explain the problem to him in an easily understood manner. Expression has increased. These equations can be used in a bunch of different situations, huh? People who came up with them were geniuses. I wish I was a genius. Just give up now. You already are one.
Huh?
No, I'm not. If I was a genius, then I wouldn't be... Shu shrugs. I'm sorry, I've been tired all day today. Can we finish the rest of the lesson next time? Shu looks pale.
Mister!
Let's change the subject to something else. What's up? What I like in a girl is... You told Shu about the kinds of girls you like. You ended up being pretty frank about it. Your courage has increased. That was a bit surprising. By which I mean really surprising, actually. Shu laughs. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like we're already out of time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking with me today. I think I was able to relax a little. I'd like to hear some more later. Seems that Shu is opening up to you. I feel that your relationship with Shu has grown even deeper. Then, goodbye.
Please come back again.
Hey, Vincent. Hey. You gonna hit me with the knife? Annoying orange uwu person? That's the first thing that came to mind. Just the, hey, Vincent, hey. Knife. What? No, yes, you do know Annoying Orange, but that wasn't what you were gonna do? Oh? What were you planning on doing then? Let's go somewhere today. Looks like Kanji's being friendly. If your relationship with Kanji is gonna become closer soon, yes, absolutely. Spend time with the best boy. Kanji looks happy. Then, how about we go for some food? Chie Senpai says the steak bowls here are great. And hey, she's the expert. You're Kanji Tatsumi, right? I'd like to have a word with you.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, well, I wouldn't. Come with me. You got a warrant? Smooth, Senpai. Kanji looks happy. Ah, you're the kid that Tatsumi's been hanging out with lately. I see, so you're in cahoots.
That's right, punk!
So what if we hang out? What's it to you? You know there's been a group of teenage bullies lurking around here, don't you? We got a tip saying you've been threatening a child at the hill and the floodplain. Threatening child? Oh, him. So you admit it. Not a shred of remorse either. Fuck you, pig. He was just being nice. Senpai, it seems Kanji doesn't want you to tell. You two are gonna have to come with us down to the station.
Quit it!
No, wait a sec. Senpai has nothing to do with this. Oh, mister, what are you doing here? You know these boys, kid? Can you tell me how you know them? I don't think they're being straight with me.
Hey!
The hell are you... the hell are you telling that kid? You call yourself a cop? I call him a pig. Oink, oink, oink. Did this boy ask you for anything? For instance, did he claim he lost his money? You lost your money, mister? You can have some of mine. Just as I thought. That ain't... Oh, but I came today to give you the cookies Mom baked as thanks. I was gonna sneak in and leave them at Tatsumi Textiles, but here you are. Thanks? Thanks for what? He made me a bunch of dolls, like a bunny and a cat. He's real good. Dolls? And you're saying that Tatsumi made them? What a load of... There's no way you're getting me to believe that. Truth is the truth. That's cool, Senpai. This is my problem. Kanji has a determined look on his face. Alright, listen up, punks. There ain't any lying about it. I made the kid some dolls. What with the ones for his friends and his mom. It was 8, all told. This is kind of a mouthful to me right now. Makes coffee Nokotown style, take out my head, pour in the coffee beans, starts grinding beans, and then heats the coffee. You're really getting obsessed with Shikanokonoko Kushtantan, aren't you? Here I am saying that this is a mouthful, and there I am saying the title of that fucking anime. And let me warn you, they're so cute that they'll give you diabetes. The instantly fatal kind. So what, you want me to teach you how to make them, huh? What? You about to say that I ain't like me, right? Go ahead and laugh, damn it. Like I care, I'm used to being pointed at. And what's most important is, I ain't gonna make this kid or Senpai a liar. Hey you, that button's falling off. I'm gonna sew it back on, you hear? Officer, what are you doing with my kanji? Oh, well, ma'am, there have been several cases of bullying around here, so... Kanji had nothing to do with them. Mom. He would never do such a thing. He may be stupid and short-tempered, but he's a strong and gentle child. Why, just the other day, he showed me his dolls, and he told me I could put them up for sale. You old bag, what are you saying? We apologize, if you'll excuse us. Yeah, go roll around in your fucking mud puddle, you oinkers. Mom, you'd believe me over the police? You would never do such a thing. A mother knows. I need to prepare dinner now. Don't go stuffing yourself at Aya before coming home. Mister, are you crying? No, I ain't crying. This is snot. I gotta go. That's not better. That's actually worse, Kanji. You want to catch it, huh? It seems that Kanji has grown a bit. You feel your relationship with Kanji has grown yet deeper. Yeah, you tell him Kanji. Yeah, you tell him Kanji's mom. Kanji is best boy. Senpai, I think I'm getting a sore throat with my cold. Damn it, my nose won't stop running.
Thanks.
You waited for Kanji to calm down and then went home. Work as a janitor? Why not? Let's check the Velvet Room again real quick, though. Actually, you know what? Fuck that nurse and fuck her confidant. We're not... confidant. Ugh. I knew I was gonna slip up eventually. I always called confidants social links, and now I'm calling social links confidants.
Senpai!
Yeah, let's spend some time with Best Detective instead. Well, one of two Best Detectives. The other one's in the other game. Ah, Yusan, I hadn't expected to see you at this hour. I came to check the bookstore, but I seem to be a little too late. Would you like to stay here for a while and chat? Sloppy makeouts with Adachi? Sloppy makeouts with Chie. And Marie. And Naoto. And even Rise, since she's kind of warmed up to me. Or, rather, I've warmed up to her. Would you like to stay here for a while and chat? Yeah. Let's do that. No, Adachi. You can have Adachi, I'll have the other people that I just mentioned. Fair enough? You can also have Akechi for good measure. You want to look up Margaret's dress, but you're afraid that she might kill you? About the Culture Festival, I'm sorry. But it was the only way. I couldn't possibly have gone out in front of that crowd wearing a swimsuit. It's embarrassing enough to be on stage at all, let alone for a beauty pageant. You looked cute.
Senpai!
It's alright. You needn't butter me up, so. To be honest, I was so anxious to be on stage with Rise-san and the rest of the girls that I scarcely remember anything. Naoto is averting her eyes. Who are you calling a freak this time around, Honey to you? There's no persona this time for you to throw your criticism at. That aside, have you heard the latest rumor about the Amagi Inn? The night of our stay, someone reported hearing men screaming from one of the rooms, and... You enjoyed your idle chat with Naoto. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown stronger. May grow stronger soon. Oh, I should be getting back. I didn't mean to keep you here for so long. I have a gift for you. You should have it if you're ever feeling hungry.
Please accept it.
Cream melon bread. I've had melon bread before. I don't think I've had cream melon bread, but that sounds good. Well then, let's go home.
Good night.
You saw Naoto off and then went home. Oh, also, Honey OTU, did you get your package yet? You overhear students talking. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. You haven't checked, also you don't know how to check the tracking thingy? You go to USPS.com and you just copy and paste the tracking number. Just imagine the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that this is all natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual.
Senpai.
Yeah, let's spend time with her.
Thank you.
Come pick you up later. Alright. Maybe I should go home for today. Fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? The bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. That's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. Days like these, I just want to spend all day counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Hang on a second. There's something else that I did with this webcam recently. I ended up putting this protector on the thing so I could like flip that up over the camera itself. Since I'm a paranoid type, and yeah, that was just getting in the way of the TV, cutting off some of the words there. And welcome to the stream, Cosmic Crone Echo. How are you doing tonight? You should go check the mail right now, even though it's 11 p.m. Bring a knife or a gun. Well, you don't have a gun, but bring a knife with you if that is the case. If you're going out that late to check on mail, be armed. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Pepper spray, that's all you got. Alright. You got new sound effects for your next stream? Yeah, I was gonna mention that to you. I kinda wanna use what you were using to read off the chat for my streams in the future. You have a cop-grade pepper spray? That's legal in California? I can't even take my taser to Chicago when I go there. Like, I'm surprised that California allows you to carry around pepper spray. I mean, everything else is illegal there. Yukon, can you answer this? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What is this sequence called? Fuck if I know. I don't care either. You'll send me the link, it's kind of finicky? Alright. And your first X got you the pepper spray? Oh, alright. Incorrect. Better start studying. This is the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, then all others are the sum of the two before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least I could wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry that I'm getting off topic, but my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. I'm so depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. It was option 1. I already maxed out on all the stats, so I don't care if I get them right or wrong, honestly. Nice frog. Central shopping district. Fog has enveloped the area. You came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I've learned that in recent days a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroku's store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who brought the card. If that's true, he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We might be able to catch him in the act. Don't put yourself at risk.
But...
No detective worth his salt worries about that. Very well, but in return, you mustn't do anything dangerous either. Naoto is glaring up at you. If my deductions are correct, there are 2 things remaining that a Phantom Thief has that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is... Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, Senpai. Tatsumi Shrine. Fog has enveloped the area. The man brandished a knife. Protect Naoto.
Senpai!
Yusan! There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife, I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. But even so, what you did, what if the knife had been real? You would have been in grave danger. Ah, you're always like that. I can't imagine becoming a woman only to have a man protect me. And yet you always... Naoto is trembling. You're already in a relationship with another girl. What should you do? Why? I'm sorry, waifu number 3! I'm already in a relationship with 2 girls! I'm already in a relationship with 2 girls. Knife-shaped radio, how does that work? I don't know, and you're calling me a monster to boot? Well, you would think I was a worse monster if you saw what happened on Valentine's Day, if you go out with more than just Che and Naoto. Like, if I had gone out with her as well, it really eats at you. It makes you feel really fucking guilty. I consider you a friend as well, so please don't do these rash things any longer. Naoto glares back at you.
I apologize.
Hello, Seven the Vampire, and thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I'm sorry for involving you in this. Welcome to the stream, Omega Man. We've almost reached the end. Just a little more, and it will be over. For some reason, the thought is not a cheering one. I've never had a case like this before. Naoto is smiling helplessly. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. You'll never forgive me? No coffee for me? When I end up streaming this game again down the line in the future, we'll romance her, but this time it's Chie and Marie. You see Naoto, which means the best social link. Naoto is best girl number 3 in my eyes. Like I'm telling the audience on YouTube, one of my subs is actually criticizing me for friend zoning her, but since we're already in a relationship with Chie and Marie, I really do not want to feel guilty and turn her down come Valentine's Day. I already made that mistake the first time that I played this game in the past, so, yeah. I refuse to make her cry. Heat Riser. This is... alright. Fair enough. Marie is great, too. Marie is my second favorite. Chie is my number 1, and Naoto is number 3. All great girls, and if I could get away with it, I would date all of them at once, but, when it comes to this game, you can only really get away with dating 2 girls, and that's only if one of them is Marie. Because regardless of who you spend time with, Marie still visits you on Valentine's Day, and she doesn't make you feel guilty at all. Let's see again. Increases attack, defense, hit evasion. I could live without it. I'm going home now. I have research to do. You needn't worry about the Phantom Thief case any longer. I'll explain later, once everything calms down.
I'll see you again.
You watched Naoto run off and went home by yourself. Really? Even Yukiko? What about Yukiko now? And speaking of Marie, let's see if she has any poems for us. I date all kinds of them if there was no consequences. No, I said all 3 of them if there were no consequences. Yukiko is worse girl. Fuck Yukiko. But I would add her as a number 4.
Senpai!
Wow, pretty lucky I happened to run into you at this hour. I just finished helping out at the store. Rise seems bored. She might appreciate it if you talk with her. Should you spend the evening with Rise? Yeah, let's do that. Really? Yay, I get to spend time with you. I accidentally tore the sleeve on my uniform the other day. Just when I was cursing my luck, Kanji fixed it up quick with the sewing kit. It came out looking better than it did before I ripped it. I knew he was good, but that was really something. Actually, isn't he a little ahead of me when it comes to girl stuff? Kanji's just too good.
Huh?
What? That's not... I mean, maybe so, but... Just accept it, Rise. Fine, you'll see. Just when you're least expecting it, bam. Rise is full of energy. But have you noticed Kanji's pretty cold to me? I thanked him for the help, and he told me to shut up. He's just like that. Oh, do you think he's embarrassed? You enjoyed your idle chat with Rise. Your relationship with Rise has grown stronger. Is this New Game Plus? Welcome to the stream, MD Knight. Yes, this is New Game Plus. I have played this multiple times in the past, actually. Originally, I played it on PS Vita about, I want to say 3-4 years ago, and then I played it a couple of times on Xbox as well, which is what we're playing it on right now, and this is my 5th playthrough, I think, but yeah, it's New Game Plus.
Oh.
This is actually the only Persona game that I've actually streamed that I haven't experienced blind. But everything else, like Royal, Scramble, Portable, and Reload, those I was all blind to. Oh, and the dancing games, we did those as well. Oh wow, it's this late already? Sorry, I gotta get back. Oh, but before I go, give me your hand, Senpai.
I want you to have it, Senpai.
You received a mini Anpan from Rise. Ta-da! Surprise present. Hee hee hee. Did I get you? Well, good night, Senpai. When
Good night,
people
Senpai.
say when people say needs a woman touch, boom, kanji is there. The old Japanese calendar had different names for months. September was Nagatsuki and October was Kanazuki. This weather feels like all the gods have gone away and left us since the last month. This fog is just nasty, isn't it? It's like being wrapped up in gauze, like an Egyptian mummy or something. What ending am I going for? I'm going for the true ending. You're gonna go now, happy streaming. Thank you for hanging out, Uwu person. And hopefully I will see you on Friday when we do more Tales of Arise. Keep your eye out. I may decide to do something tomorrow as well, but don't quote me on that. If anything, we may end up doing either more of this, or we'll continue our Resident Evil 4 run. Keep doing that knife, mostly, run of that game. Of course, my house was as nice as one of the ancient pyramids. I probably wouldn't complain about it too much. Am I ready for metaphor? I'm honestly not too sure about that one. I haven't really looked into it all that much. My friend HoneyOTU told me that I should try streaming the demo, and I tried to do that, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to do that on either of my consoles. I looked it up on the Xbox and PlayStation Store, and it looked like there was just a pre-order option for like $70, and without knowing anything about the game, I wasn't about to do that. What are you brawling about? I couldn't find the demo option for it. Mummies are already dead, so they don't have anything to worry about. You, however, have tests coming up. And if you failed the last exam, you have even more cause for concern. I don't want to see you haunting these halls. Well then, Yu-chan, I've got a question for you. There are over your 130 ancient pyramids in Egypt, but do you know who's buried in the biggest one? Tutankhamun? Nope, where'd you hear that? The Great Pyramid is the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. It took over 20 years to build and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4 millennia. I'm gonna put this question on the next week's test. Make sure you study hard so you don't fail it. Get an incorrect answer? I don't give a fuck. I'm already maxed out on knowledge and all that shit. It's good. You played the demo for 15 minutes and then pre-ordered ASAP. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the demo to work.
Senpai.
Because so far, what I'm hearing from you and HoneyOTU, it's good things about it, so, yeah, well, once I figure out how to stop being a dumbass and I actually get the demo to work, we'll see about streaming that. When we'll come together, let me know when you have time, okay? Hang out with Rise after school. We're probably gonna hang out with Naoto again, honestly. If she's available. Can you see my stats? Yeah, sure. Not sure what you're looking for exactly. Oh wait, your Switch info. Yeah, all of this stuff is maxed out, and as far as personas go, I have Alice, as my main. Let's see. Izanagi, never got rid of him. Got Trumpeter, Neko Shogun. I don't remember what I was doing with these three. I kind of don't really need them, but there they are anyway. And as for the social links, we have Yosuke's at 6, Yukiko's 9, Margaret's maxed out, Kanji's at 8, Dojima's maxed out, Risei's 7, Chie maxed out, Nanako maxed out, Fox is at 8, Naoto is at 8, Athlete 6, Nurse 7. Nurse we're kind of not going to be doing because fuck the nurse. She's a creeper. And she's not even hot, so that makes it wrong. Student, him, I don't really care about, honestly, so, Izanagi no Okami. Yep. I was trying to get Izanagi no Okami earlier in the game, but then I realized that I wasn't a high enough level. And that was after I cleared out all my Persona slots, just so I could fuse him, so when I realized I wasted all that money on Personas, I had to yeet into different Personas and ultimately delete the rest of them. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't even care. Alright, Teddy's at 9, Ai is at 8, Yumi is at 6, Adachi's at 7, and Marie is maxed out.
Senpai?
Oh, Yusan, I don't know what to say. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm free today. Naoto's trying to make you feel better. You feel a relationship with Naoto isn't ready to be advanced yet. We spend the effort. The relationship is not able to be advanced yet. We're gonna go and visit the fox. Get that... I was about to say get that maxed out, but I think we have one more for the fox. Let's see if there's another poem. Okay, I'm starting to think that Marie is done with her poems now. Yeah, if we see Naoto later at night, we'll hang out with her and then see about progressing that further. Okay, you see me? Did I max Margaret? Yep, she's maxed out. And there is no need to read this because this is the same dialogue every time. Oh, also, MD Knight. I usually don't do this, but, going to see about shilling my Twitch as well. I'm trying to grow both of these channels at the same time, so if you would give that a follow if you enjoy my content, I would greatly appreciate that. I also have a Kick account, but I'm not really keeping up with current events on that one. I don't really know how many followers or subs I have on there. It's, yeah, I haven't really been monitoring the chat room for that one either, so, yeah, it is what it is for that, but Twitch and YouTube I am trying to grow, so consider following if you want to stick around. Yeah, getting late, decided to go home. Okay. Hopefully Naoto is available now. Also, thanks for the sub, by the way. I appreciate that. No Naoto. That is unfortunate. Who's this over here, though? Oh, it's Yosuke. Let's spend time with him. Haven't seen him. Oh, wait, no, Wait, no, we can't go see the fox. He isn't gonna be there at night.
Huh?
Yeah, let's hang out with, Yosuke.
Oh.
Man, the Culture Festival was hell. Word about the cross-dressing pageant spread further than I thought. I've been a utter laughingstock. Yeah, this sucks. It's all their fault, you know. Let's try harder next time.
For real?
What do you mean next time? How far do you intend to take this? Yosuke is shrugging. Well, they did have to go to that beauty pageant, so I can't be too mad at them. Oh yeah, did you hear? After the beauty pageant, Team Naoto. You enjoyed your idle chat with Yosuke. You feel your relationship with Yosuke has grown stronger. The relationship can grow stronger soon.
You can have this.
Sour Kanbu. I have no idea what that is. Well, see ya.
Night.
Part with Yosuke, or not Yosuke, and go home. You overhear students talking. Hey, don't you think that there are more and more people getting weird because of the fog? I've even seen people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, and people are getting sick too. Haven't there been people saying a lot of weird stuff lately? Like that the world is ending, and that global warming is because of original sin, nutty stuff like that? Hey! What do you think's gonna happen if you think someone's sick, but you don't do anything about it? I mean, to be honest, yesterday my dad... He collapsed, right? Good morning. What's up, you guys? You don't look so well. Are you exhausted from studying for the test around the corner? I hope you're not forgetting something. Christmas is coming up in a month. Have you found your dates yet? Ha ha ha. I've got mine already. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a Christmas question. Alright, I'll ask a question regarding cakes. Narukami. Which of these is considered a rice cake? Dango? Nope, that's a mistake. Mochi is the only rice cake in that list. I thought mochi was like an ice cream or something. Hey, Kuroneko, you're the one who told me that mochi was ice cream before, right? Nope. Mochi contains red bean paste. Ah, okay. I don't know why the hell I keep coming back to thinking that it's ice cream, then. Why the hell is that sticking out in my memory? Why do I keep making that correlation? Mochi can have ice cream. Oh, okay. I think that was initially, like, what I learned when I heard the term, was that it had some relation to ice cream. Also, you just sent me the link? Alright, Alright, I'm assuming that you sent me that on Discord, because I'm not getting any notifications on Messenger. When you think of cake, you think dessert, but something pounded together is also called cake. That's the case with mochi, as it's rice pounded together. As another example, kamaboko is a fish cake. Fish meat pounded together. Yep. Alright. Also, you can send me stuff to my personal Discord, since we were friends on that one. The only reason that I gave you my VTuber one was because you wanted to invite me to a chat, which, send me the link to that one again so I could join your group chat. But I wanted to keep my personal account separate from my social media related one. I probably don't want to be eating fish cakes on Christmas night. You flashbanged yourself with a cat keychain? Why were you looking... Well, I hope that you appreciate it regardless, and even the game, which you probably aren't going to be able to play because your MacBook is broken, hopefully you can find some use for it down the line. You gave the incorrect answer. Cute kitty? Yeah, and you also got the one with the good sound quality as well. Once I heard how muffled the one that I bought this year was, and I heard how pristine the sound quality was for mine that I bought last year, I figured I would give you the better of the two, so you should be grateful. You don't think your laptop even has a disk drive? Well, they do have external disk drives that you could get. Of course, if you go on any pirate website out there, you could probably get your hands on a copy of it illegitimately. Relationship isn't ready to advance yet. We're gonna wait on Naoto for a while. She's already almost maxed out anyway. I think you have money to get external drive for an Apple product. I mean, eventually you will. Besides, I'm thinking you could probably get more use out of a copy of that game than I can, considering I already own 2 for Windows. Plus the Xbox version as well. Let's see again. Yosuke's at 6, Yukiko's at 9, Risei's at 7. Fox is almost maxed out. What are you doing, Yukiko? Oh, fuck. This is a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. I don't want to spend any time with this bitch, but it's to visit Nanako, and how can I say no to visiting my dying sister? Fuck. Visit Nanako. I'm doing it for Nanako. Not doing it for you, Yukiko. You can go die in a ditch. Easy set. Wow! Okay, Kuroneko, wow. Nanako seems to have noticed your presence and woke up. We came to see you. Thank you. Nanako is smiling weakly. Nanako's condition doesn't seem like it's getting any better. We'll come again, okay? By all means, you feel free not to show up, Yukiko. I think we'll have a better time with you being gone. Your friends are as worried about her as they would be about themselves. You feel that your relationship has deepened. Oh, so... Okay, so this is a good thing. This is helping me to advance my relationship with Naoko... Or, not Naoko, Naoto, so... Yeah. Blessing in disguise, even if we had to be invited there by that steaming pile of unlikable dog shit named Yukiko. Nothing says you can't have a family moment alone for a change. Any poem for us, Marie? Okay, yeah. I think that her poems are done with. Also, I know that this isn't going to work, but we're going to try it anyway, because why the fuck not? See about visiting Fox. Let's pray instead. You wonder how the fox at the shrine is doing. May have another request for you. Maybe you should pay it a visit during the day. Draw a fortune. Social link would you like to think about? Sports club teammate. What does the fox say? Yip, 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 yip. I kind of don't want to hurt my throat right now trying to imitate a fox's howl. Watch the shopping program. What do you got for us this time, Tanaka? Wait, what? Huh? I probably should have read that. I took it for granted it was just going to be the same dialogue over and over again, but apparently he had nothing for sale that time. Why am I summoning Appa? Appa. Who the hell is Appa? Here we go. Final request from the fox. What's this gonna be? I said yip yip, it's from... Oh, the Avatar. Oh, okay. I only saw Avatar once, and I was kind of forced into watching it, which, I'm actually glad about because I did end up enjoying it in spite of my initial preconceptions about it. It was a good show, but, I don't really remember very much about it. Then I also heard that Legend of Korra was apparently disliked by a lot of Avatar fans out there, so that one I don't think I'm ever going to watch, but no, I think I owe it to myself to give Last Airbender another shot down the line. Calligraphy brush. I want to see the Guardian of Shichiri Beach once more before I die. It seems the fox wants to fulfill a wish written on its behalf. Could it be thinking that wishes are fulfilled? Blah, blah, blah. Same dialogue. Same thing over and over again. Oh, is this that fishing one? Hang on. Okay, so... This is cutting it pretty close. I still need to, ride that scooter and get to that beach before I could do that quest. It wasn't great, but not bad. Just didn't live up to the hype for you. What, Avatar or Korra? Korra? Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard from some people that they didn't care for it very much, so, yeah. Oh, that's all it's gonna take is just... Alright. Wait, we didn't get to the beach? That looked like the steps to the beach from last time. Of course. Can't ride around at night. Hey, best girl.
Yo!
there's training for the night, so I was wandering around here before heading home. If you want, I don't mind hanging out. Yeah, let's spend some time with Best Girl. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Chie seems happy. That reminds me, there's a crazy rumor going around the girls at school. Basically, they're saying that Yosuke hooked up with Hanako-san. Hanako-san saying stuff like Yosuke was hitting on me and we almost spent the night together. I just brushed it off as a bad joke, but it's not true, is it? It was an unforeseen accident. I thought so. Ooh, I feel better now that that's been cleared up. I told those girls it wasn't true, but part of me did wonder. Ha 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 ha. Chie seems relieved. Yeah, that was a surprise. Man, though, Yosuke would have had a heart attack if the rumor got back to him. I hope it goes away before it becomes a thing. You enjoyed your idle chat with Chie. Relationship is going to grow stronger soon, but it's already maxed out, so that doesn't really matter. Sheesh, it's that late already? I wish I could stay with you longer, but we can't, huh? Yosuke and Chie, you do you, honey, O2. Oh, almost forgot. Here, I want you to have this.
From me to you.
You received Chie's muffin from Chie. It's nothing much, but I thought you might like it. Well, I guess we should get going.
Good night.
You walked Chie to her house and then went home. Second term finale begins today and continues until the weekend. You should hurry to school.
Yo!
You! Look at this weather, man. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh yeah, and the finals start today. But that's seriously not the point now. What's gonna happen? Don't get confused by it. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's not gonna help us if we start freaking out for no reason. But there have been a lot of weird rumors lately. Not just the ones about the fog being poisonous. I just have a really bad feeling about all this. Wow, I must have gotten a pretty early start with streaming because it's only 1:39 right now. What does French food stem from? Italian, right? What does the figure in figure skating refer to? Human body. Whoops. 11:39 for you, you're so sleepy, be right back. Why don't you just flashbang yourself again? That light'll keep you up. Finals, day 2. Who is buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? This fucking guy. I don't know. It doesn't work. Be right back. Oh, hey, Black Healer! Morning. Yes, it is very early morning for me, 1:40 a.m., but, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, everybody, go follow, Black Healer and Kuroneko. They are both fellow VTubers. I did not say that for Kuroneko earlier, but, yeah. You two follow each other. Show everybody support. Let's do it. What is Book of Maps called? Atlas. You overhear students talking. There's no way we could keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. When is this damn fog gonna clear up? But, Senpai, the people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helped you find out who's the most dedicated to being in the club. Huh? Well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess. Finals, day 3. What word has the words bride ale in its roots? Bridal. What kind of bird is a conchidori? Cuckoo. I don't know any of this stuff, I just memorized it from the last couple of streams. What country does the South Pole belong to? No country. What's the sequence called? That one, right? That one I wasn't paying attention to, but I got it correct anyway. Groovy. You overhear students talking. Hey, did you hear what they said happened on the Midnight Channel? Someone said they turned it on, and there was a picture of this town in complete ruins. Huh? My friend said that she saw Inaba get swallowed by the fog and sent into some other dimension. She said there were monsters coming out of the fog too, like in that story. Have you noticed? Ever since this fog started, it seems that some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. Could it be? Is our town getting more and more messed up? Finals, day 5. What desert is the Wishita found in? This one I do not remember. It's one of the 2 N ones, I think. Nubian, right? No, I got that wrong. Which of these is considered a rice cake? We just talked about that earlier this stream. It's the mochi. Okay, so it looks like I got 2 questions out of all those wrong.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
You got distracted watching people make candy? Yum.
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
You're craving Takis right now? Takis, are those the, They look like cinnamon sticks, but they're, like, spiced? I think I had chili ones back when I was working at the other place, but, I do not remember liking them very much.
This girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Yeah, they're so good. Maybe I just had a bad Taki before. Like, again, the chili ones I didn't care for, which is weird because I enjoy chili and, like, chili Fritos and other chili-type foods, but, yeah, those things... Do they come in different flavors? What flavor are you craving right now?
Guys, put on your glasses!
When you put your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
You used to eat only the fajita-flavored ones, but you got the chili one, and you usually like to lick the powder off of it. Well, yeah, the powder itself was fine, but the stick itself, not so good afterwards.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Speaking of chilly, I'm gonna see about adding the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to my list of movies to watch this month. Haven't seen it in years, and I thought that they were both pretty dumb initially, but like a lot of things, I think I owe it a second watch, see if my opinion has changed.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Last day of exams. You were familiar with every question. Feel confident about your answers. Alright, so out of that whole mess of questions, I only got 2 wrong. That is good. Dramatic turn in the story. Save. Yes, let's do that. Also, Black Healer, I'm not sure if you're still here, but have you ever played any of the Persona games before? Not sure if you like turn-based stuff very much, but for the story, these are worth playing. I would highly recommend.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it.
You were getting ready, you're gonna have breakfast, then work? Alright. If you ever decide to stream any different games down the line, and if you haven't played these before, I would recommend. I actually know a handful of the people who are in this stream right now would probably tune into those as well. Honey-o to you for certain. She would definitely tune in for those.
Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint.
Speaking of streams, I am curious when your next one is going to be.
Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
You would think so, Yosuke. Can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues.
Well, I don't think they'd dismiss it. They'd probably put him in, some kind of a institution, if anything. If I'm looking for horror movies, you might recommend Art of the Devil 2. I'll add that to my list. If you're looking for horror movies as well, I can recommend quite a few of them, too. Two that come to mind are The Burning and Nightbreed. There's also another one called Ghostmaker, which is also pretty interesting. It also goes by the title Box of Shadows, but officially it's known as Ghostmaker. And the concept behind that movie is very, very interesting. Basically, there's this guy who's helping clear out an old lady's house, and he ends up finding a coffin in there, and he ends up keeping the coffin for himself. He's going to try to sell it on eBay since it's an antique. But he decides to do some cleaning, test the thing out, he lays down in it, and he gets this out-of-body experience where he basically astral projects, and later he finds out that the coffin is slowly killing him, and while he's laying in it, he's temporarily dead for a set amount of time, and that's actually his ghost that's wandering around. So yeah, it's a very, very interesting movie. I try to watch it every year.
Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing.
You do like turn-based? Sister has been asking you to play Persona for so long, you're just stalling to play. She's been asking you to play Persona 5 Golden Time? I think she means Royal. This is actually Persona 4 Golden. Persona 5 is Royal. The streams will always be on Saturday. You don't have time except for that day. I'll try to tune in when I can for that. Like, I want to keep tuning into your streams, but a lot of the times I'm kind of burned out and tired. Then when I do stick around for prolonged periods of time, I'm usually, like, going past my normal sleep schedule. So, if anything, I'll definitely recommend you when I can, and I'll try checking out your stuff when it's uploaded. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch you live again in the future, like early on in your streams.
It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako. Also, welcome back, Honey-O, to you.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
You got a call from the wife. Invite him to join the streams down the line. In fact, invite your ex as well. I would appreciate more viewers.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
He's asleep. Alright.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
Your ex wouldn't be able to watch because he only gets his phone for an hour and that's in the afternoon? Wait, what? He only gets his phone for an hour and that's in the afternoon. Does he have, like, phone privileges? Or... the way that you worded that, it sounds like somebody has custody of his phone and only gives it to him for about an hour.
You guys.
Come over to my place.
Can I really?
That's right, you're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
He's in the military, how many times do I gotta repeat it? Ah, okay.
Alright, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Because you did it before, Chie.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Shut up, Yukiko. No, it's your mistake. It's the royal. The fault is yours, not hers. She's a big fan of Persona. No worries, Vincent. Tune in when you can. Yeah, I'll try to. And once again, to everybody else in the chat, go and follow Black Healer. Show her some support. She deserves it.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
What would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Probably a Rosette doll.
That's not really for kids.
Oh!
It's still pretty cute. Just like the real thing.
Alright, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
No. You stay away from the kitchen, Chie. All of you stay away from the kitchen. Ex and wife, imagine the drama. No, they're on pretty good terms, I would say.
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Okay, and here comes this part. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah, oh no is right, Honey-O to you. This part is this part. Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV! Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this!
Yeah, it's called a shotgun. Take 2 shells and don't call me in the morning. Fucking male Karen.
Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself.
An hour, what is their age? What do you mean, Black Healer? Oh, about... Yeah, it was about the, military thing. Okay.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
Oh yeah, something else I wanted to ask you. For your, VTuber model, what is she exactly? She's like a kitsune, or kitsune... Can't talk. Kitsune, right? Like, I saw the ears on her, but I haven't seen a tail or anything. But upon my initial looking at her, I assumed it was a kitsune.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
We all feel the same way.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court.
You'll save the world by giving a be makeouts.
Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
I wonder how they're gonna portray him in Arena.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
Well, here we go.
Daddy.
He'll be here soon.
Nanako-chan! Nanako-chan! Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro.
Your dad's coming.
I'm scared. Big bro. Dad and Annie.
Nanako! Nanako!
This is gonna make you cry. I don't think I'm quite there myself, but, definitely a heavy scene.
I'm sorry, sir.
Your VTuber is 3D, a fox. She has a tail, but you've only shown it once on stream. Oh, you're a fox VTuber. Alright.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
You just thought of your big brother, so yeah, that makes sense, Hanyo, to you.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look?
Yeah, it's kind of harder for me to relate to this, considering my brother's a piece of shit and all, so, like, I feel bad about Nanako, but, I haven't really had any good relationships with my own siblings, so, yeah, that's, it isn't really hitting me as hard as it would for you. Then there's also the other scene that's coming up, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the 2nd surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted.
Okay, I don't remember the choices that I'm supposed to make here. I know they're supposed to be very specific, but, may need to be walked through this part.
He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right. Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
The window in his room is wide open. Trying to escape, huh?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... please, stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys?
I mean, if I didn't have the knowledge that I have about how this all turns out, I'd probably be in the same position as them right now.
This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again?
She hated your guts, dude. I don't understand why you were still stuck on her like that.
There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just... push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Namatame's true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me. I think I'm getting this right so far.
I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the hell down. You yelled at everyone to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
Man, he reminds you of the pipe.
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Fair enough. Let's just think for now.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader.
No, the only reason I'm your leader is because you guys didn't want the job. Leadership don't mean dick to me.
Alright. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Just bang the heel of my foot in this desk. Actually, I should see about getting a different desk for my content creation and stuff. Currently, I'm using one of those fold-out ones that you would use for, like, around Christmas time and stuff, but, it's functional, but I'd like to have something a bit nicer. Maybe something with a couple of drawers, too. Put some of this extra stuff away, like my, gun, chapstick, this, other outlet box thingamajig, whatever you call it. I don't know.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
It's like one of those multiple USB ports that you could attach to a computer. That's just sitting out here, too.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Alright, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. Seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Closer to the truth. I think that's a Cryo Shell song, but I don't remember it as fondly as Creeping My Soul or Feed or Gravity Hurts. fact, I think those are the only 3 Cryo Shell songs that I really fondly remember. The rest of the stuff is kind of like hazy to me. And I wonder if that band is, like, still out there, or if it just kind of died after the mid-2000s. Well, I guess you would call it early 2000s by now. Like, well, would you consider 2009 to be early 2000s at this point, or would that be more like mid-2000s? Yeah, probably mid, since it's 2024 currently.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't...
Whoops. Cut Adachi off.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation, and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Sloppy magouts with the Dachi.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
Yeah, one of these days when I get back into the groove of RPing, I may have to see about adding another muse to our chat.
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too.
I was going to send you a starter with my Vincent OC a couple days ago, but then I ended up getting sidetracked working on a couple of review videos.
Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
I actually filmed 2 more, and I lost my train of thought, but I did some more filming for 2 more reviews that I have upcoming, but I'm already working on, like, 4 for the time being. 2 of them are weapon reviews, and the others are figurine reviews, which a lot of figurine stuff. And I still have 2 more figurines sitting over there, which I also need to work on reviewing.
So, he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
Still got a Luke Skywalker and Juliet Starling one that I need to do. Yesterday I filmed for my Naruto one and for the 6th Scale Shadow one, which that one is... Ugh, that figurine, that royally pissed me off. It's the second figurine that I'm going to be featuring on my channel that I hate. Just the way that it was manufactured was just awful.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
Silent Hill 2 or Black Myth Wukong? If you're asking me about streaming those games down the line, I actually streamed Silent Hill 2 quite a while ago. And Silent Hill 2 is not exactly my favorite game in the franchise. Actually, I personally think it's probably the weakest out of the ones that I've played. As for Black Myth Wukong, I do want to stream that in the future, but as far as digital games go, I want to finish up Daikatana and Half-Life before I buy another one of those.
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
But yeah, Black Myth Wukong, definitely going to be streaming that in the future.
If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him.
2009 would be mid. Alright.
Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
You too, Chie. Wolf Adachi.
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
God damn it, please let you thirst over Adachi before some shit happens in the story. Hey, I'm not criticizing you, I just find it amusing, the way that you woof over the detectives in these games. It's actually interesting that you're, the three people that you woof and bark over have been, Adachi, Akechi, and Zenkichi.
I couldn't do anything.
What? What are you saying no about now?
Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it.
Official scales. What do you mean by official scales, Black Healer?
I remember now.
Oh, and you mean the remake for, Silent Hill 2. I don't know, honestly. After the stuff that I've been hearing about the remake, I'm thinking, maybe I should stay clear of it. But at the same time, I also want to be open-minded and give it a chance, so maybe we'll see about doing Silent Hill 2 remake, but, I probably won't get it the day that it releases. I'll probably wait for the price to drop substantially, and then I'll, see about purchasing it from a used bin or something.
So, it was true.
Some games that I am getting excited for that are being released, though, are, well, I was just about to say that I'm excited about them, and I can't even remember their names right off the top of my head. But, what the hell were they? There's that new Shadow the Hedgehog game that's coming out. It's like Sonic X Shadow Generations. That's coming out next month, I believe, or maybe it's coming out this month, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I'm excited about that, and they also have a Totally Spies game that's coming out, which is a show that I've recently got obsessed with. Never really watched it when I was a kid, but I just decided to spontaneously watch it fairly recently, and I want to check out the game too. Did I see your previous message? Oh, every time you thirst over Adachi, it's like, oh no, Nanako's dead or Dojima gonna do something to Namatame. Yeah. No, I overlooked that for a minute there. Sorry about that, Hanyo, to you.
Guys! Sensei!
Let me guess, SMH, right? Because I overlooked it, you're gonna start shaking your head.
What should I do?
And now you're probably deleting that now that I said what you were gonna say.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Yay!
Huh? What did you just say?
Yay, she's live! Yay!
Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
Let me bark about Adachi without some depressing stuff happening. Well, you may end up getting your chance when I play Arena.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on.
Like, I know that Adachi is in Arena, but I don't know what the context is and what his character is going to be like. What the fuck was that? Okay, I'm just gonna move this gun a little bit closer to where I can reach it, because I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. You never know.
Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
It was you? Well, regardless, I think I'm still gonna keep this gun close, because you never know if somebody may invade your home or some shit. Of course, you know, something that I'm gonna have to do eventually, I'm gonna have to contact the FBI or SWAT team or something and let them know that I'm a streamer, because if I do end up getting swatted and they see a gun next to me, I'm gonna get turned into Swiss cheese, no doubt. Like, I am gonna have to take precautions for that kind of thing down the line.
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
You know, I do have Fridays off, so during the day this Friday, maybe I should go to the police station and talk about that, see about informing them about that kind of thing, just to avoid any situations like that.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Uwu person, and you tuned in at a... I was just about to say, you tuned in at a very weird time. Like, you missed the part where Nanako died, and you're coming back right after she comes back to life. So, you missed quite a bit of stuff.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have all the questions right now. Just, when stream is done, just go back, rewatch everything, because you missed quite a bit.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Nanako is fighting hard to survive. You must wait and believe that she will recover.
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay?
You don't know what negative things have been said about it, Silent Hill 2, but you want to play it on the channel just because it's a new game, but you're kinda not feeling it, you don't know? Are you still streaming Fatal Frame, by chance? What was the one again? It was, were you doing the Maiden of Blackwater, or, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse? I don't remember which Fatal Frame it was. I know it was one of those ones, though.
You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now, and he's fast asleep.
Thank you.
He'll be alright, don't worry.
You love you some psychological stuff?
Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again.
Also, Honey to you, you said that you were starting to kind of get into FPS a little bit, since your ex was getting you into Halo, right?
Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. Guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right?
You haven't played Halo since you were with him? Yeah, well, if you, welcome to the stream, Ace Mushroom. How are you doing tonight? Persona, yay? Yeah, one of the best Personas at that. Also, Honey to you, if you, have kind of warmed up to FPS games, then that's kind of going to influence what I'm planning for your birthday, because I have something in mind for you. I know we haven't even gotten to March yet, but I've got some ideas whirling around in my brain. Excited for Metaphor Re Fantizo. You're playing 5 right now. Oh, fun. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me about Metaphor.
Well, enjoy your freedom while you can.
Usually when people overhype something like that usually turns me off, but I've learned to be more open-minded about that kind of thing. Is that a thing in the US? If you're a streamer, you need to inform the police? No, you don't need to inform the police if you're a streamer. I'm just saying that occasionally people end up getting swatted because people think that it's fun to call a SWAT team on streamers. They find it hilarious to have people's homes get broken into and have people draw guns on them. So what I'm saying is that I think I should go to the police station and inform them that I'm a streamer, because I'm also a gun owner. Like, I've got a 38 special that I keep with me on my desk just in case of emergencies. And if I end up getting swatted down the line, and if the SWAT team comes in and they see a gun next to me, I'm getting shot, no doubt about that. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to inform them, hey, I'm a streamer. If you're getting any, like, phone calls about me, then it's probably a prank. People are probably trying to swat me. I don't want to die, so, yeah, that's the situation. But yeah, it's not required to inform them that you're a streamer, but in my case, considering what can happen, I should inform them about it. Has somebody died from being falsely swatted? Yeah, there have been multiple people that SWAT team they've just opened fire on. They've killed multiple streamers in the past. So yeah, it's very dangerous. And honestly, the day that I started streaming, I probably should have informed them about that just to be on the safe side. I should not keep putting that off.
Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
You sense Adachi's concern for you. Holy shit, dude, you're kind of scary. Oh, well, it's a scary thing, and unfortunately, there aren't really any precautions for that kind of thing, which sucks.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late.
Hell, there was this one guy who had his stream on, and the SWAT team doxed him by saying, "Oh, we're at so-and-so's address here. We've got a situation," while his mic was on. So yeah, there's yeah, being a streamer can be dangerous in a lot of ways. With assholes out there who will try to abuse you. To lighten the mood, sloppy makeouts with Adachi times a million.
I couldn't save... Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Also, thanks for the sub, Ace Mushroom.
What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
I appreciate your support.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
You know what, Swanee? You just don't need to inform your local police that you're streaming. Well, again, it's not a required thing. You don't need to inform them. But again, I feel that I should, just as a precaution, let them know, like, not to send the SWAT team here, since I'm not a threat or anything. That's all I'm saying.
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Just prevent people from abusing that system. That's what I want to do.
Oh, it's snow.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Jeff the Gamer. How are you doing? And you're playing Mask of Lunar Eclipse. Alright, yeah. I knew it was one of those two newer games.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
Doing fine? That's good.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted... I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine, but I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? In this case it was, but, yeah, you had no way of knowing. For now, you have no way of... Yeah. Exactly what I just said. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There seems to be no messages. You should go home before you catch cold. Return to your room rest. Alright. There's what happened in Namatame's hospital world, the snow that started to fall, and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Finally, no messages when checking on Bond with friends. Oh, and we're back here again. This.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Indeed. Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I have no doubts about that.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Dream of butterfly, is life a dream? Don't want to wake up because I'm happy here. Nice Persona 1 reference, Honey-O to you. I did the same thing on Kuro's stream earlier. Well, not the exact same, but I did do the whole I dreamt that I was a butterfly thing.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
One of these days I'm gonna have to stream the original Persona as well as Persona 2. Dude, that song is so catchy. All of the Persona tracks are bangers for the most part.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
And I actually have the Persona 1 soundtrack that I ended up getting with my special edition of the PSP version of the first game.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
These all the max ranks or all social links? Nope, that actually comes at the end of the game. That's just the bonds that you have with your friends. It seems the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
You can hear something in the distance. Excuse me. It seems that you've been sleeping until now. You heard the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door.
missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decide to go look for him.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed, Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Operandi? That isn't it operandi? I guess you could say it both ways. No, no need to nitpick or police grammar, especially when I mispronounce things all the time.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall the first warning letter said don't rescue anymore. And the second one said if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV, and yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet.
Yeah, usually this is around the time that I shut down, but we're gonna keep this going until we get to the reveal, at least. Then we'll save and shut down.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Probably not gonna get through the next dungeon because got some more review stuff that I want to do, and also I got a new controller for my Oculus Quest, so been kind of shooting game starved for the past couple weeks since I broke the other controller. But yeah, you all work together to take another step towards the truth. This shouldn't take very long to get to that point. Maybe another half-hour tops.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Time for a bomb scare.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Literally
Understood.
organized a bomb
Please be
scare.
careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh? Seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
What should he ask him? Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
What should he ask him? Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Why'd you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Indeed.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
Hold on for what, Jeff the Gamer?
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
In that order, yes, but not... But of there, not a bond is automatically like a full cart, huh? Oh, alright. Also, you're heading out. Alright, thank you for hanging around, Black Healer. And hopefully I will see you for future streams. Take care. You too, and stay groovy, Black Healer.
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
Well, if missing a bond, it's fine if it's completed in rank 10 bond.
Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again. And I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, Maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
And nothing of value was lost.
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again.
That's a big bottle of sake that he has there.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
Excuse me. I'm starting to get a little tired here.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well.
Skeptical
Thanks to my
morons.
job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Clearly not. You should have figured that out by now, Namatame.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
He just wanted to be a hero. Kinda like somebody else we can name, huh, honey, OTU?
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
Oh, shut up.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Rascals, what is this, the fucking 40s? Who uses the term rascal anymore?
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Of course, I'm still using 80s lingo, so,
He was so
am I really
worried
one to
about
talk?
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
Yeah, for an amateur, maybe.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
Excuse me.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover information that'll lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home early today and get some rest. You know what? I think this may be where we're stopping tonight, and I'm going to change the title of the stream to Resurrection and remove the reveal. Reveal will be the next part of the next stream, so, yeah. Already 3:30. I didn't expect that whole monologue with Namatame to take that long. I don't remember it being quite that long, but yeah. Friday we are going to see about doing some more Tales of Arise. Saturday we are going to be doing it's either Half-Life or Daikatana. I don't remember what the schedule is. It's going to be one of those games, but yeah. Same thing with Sunday, it's either going to be Half-Life or Daikatana, and also on Saturday, 10 a.m., Jack Lacka and I are going to be doing more Resident Evil 5, so be sure to tune in for that. Sunday, I'm going to try to do more Resident Evil 4. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow even, I don't really know just yet, but yeah, keep trucking along with that, and this is going to be where we end our stream for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, Omega Man, Scene Vampire, or Seven the Vampire, Long Live Crow, Ace Mushroom, Jeff the Gamer, Black Healer, Uwu Person, Cosmic Kuro Neko, and Honey02. I'm sure there are a couple of people who I haven't thanked just yet, but yeah, I can't scroll that far up. But yeah, for everybody else who I have not mentioned, thank you for tuning in. And here endeth the stream. Until next time, stay groovy.